cannot go around me or through me to get to my Father, Lord, for He and I are one and the same. Now you see what must be done before you can be a universal architect.
Universal justice. Balance scale, divine righteous judgment. Now be the black man time. Fuck if you trust this, you gonna feel the positive vibe. Oh, we gon' bust quick. How do you filthy as lies? Young black people need to learn who you are and understand why you're light skin, brown and dark. And always know where the sun get the heat to stay hot. Stand firm in your square and you never will stop. Rock out with your cock out and never drop out. You be the masters of subconscious ultra builder, no doubt. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound. You build a planet real fast, ultra smooth with no sound.
Sun's in sight, katana swore me my call. I fast to meditate upon that ass like for a call. Assimilate your fate, alarm the brigade.
You cannot go around me or through me to get to my Father, Lord, for He and I are one and the same. Now you see what must be done before you can be a universal architect.
Universal justice. Balance scale, divine righteous judgment. Now be the black man time. Fuck if you trust this, you gonna feel the positive vibe. Oh, we gon' bust quick.
He definitely moved like an old man, bro. Definitely.
I want to start the live off with this.
The live is starting.
Don't let me off the hook.
Oh,
Don't
listen.
let me off the hook.
You been to Mecca? Yo, you ever been to Mecca?
I've been out there.
When was you out here?
Right now, my uncle is out there right now. I come out there.
Well, I'm saying, when have you been to Mecca? You been to Mecca?
I tell you, look, I got an uncle out there.
My point is, we ain't gonna hold no back. We ain't gonna hold no heat from you.
Cousin in Detroit. That's the youngest person to bring a gun to elementary school. Word is one, guys. My cousin.
You sure?
Yeah, he ain't so, He ain't so, guy. Yeah, he ain't so, guy. He ain't so, guy.
No, we sorry. We live, God. We live. Please, God.
I ain't hiding that.
I'm just saying, God. Peace.
Oh, snap.
Peace, God.
So look, man.
Hold on, God.
I need to clarify and understand. My brother.
Okay, yeah. Peace to God. Peace to the earth.
Peace.
Look, man, we got our guest. For anybody who is just joining in with us, man, welcome, man, tonight. Even though we just getting it popping, listen, man, y'all know what it is. It's the God and Earth Hour podcast. We kicking it all the way live. We got an amazing, man, we got one of our powerful brothers, man, in here. I'm going to let him introduce himself. It's a couple great guys. We're going to go down the line, let the guys introduce themselves, but y'all know how we do. We here to add on, right? It's the God and Earth Hour. We bring the gods, we bring the earths. We got the earth coming on later. We got our music segment. We just kicking it up. We just here to give it to y'all all the way live. And tonight's subject, we talk about what is the significance of the root knowledge. You know what I mean? We got our great brother sitting right there in the root, sitting right there in the law school in Mecca. So let's go through the introductions, man. I'm gonna go and slide over to my co-host. God, if you please, if you gentlemen want to introduce yourself, add on.
Peace to everybody out there. I'm IC Allah as usual, sitting right here, coming to give y'all another great show. And you know, I want to welcome my guests, you know, the God Darkim, and our other side guest, you know, our newest co-host, you know, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
True Johnny Allah on the scene.
Peace to the God.
I got
Peace,
I got my armor on. It's all good.
Say you got your armor. Say you got your armor equipped.
Ready for another live pack show, y'all.
And last but certainly not least, man, I'm gonna bring our powerful guest, man. God, if you want to introduce yourself, man, please. Even though I know the people on your stream know who he is, because we streaming in more than one place. We got the great Darkim Be Allah up in this thing. Come on, God. You
was talking about me?
Yeah, we was talking about you.
I was there waiting to meet the great God.
I'm talking about you.
I'm just trying, man.
You is the great God.
God, we
The
talking
great
about
God.
you.
You our guest, God.
You ain't
We
gonna
giving
tell
you
me
your
I can't
flowers.
give you no
We
flowers.
giving you your flowers, God, while you here right now, God. You ain't gonna
God.
stop that, God.
You gotta
You
take
gonna
them,
take
God.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something.
Peace, God.
if there's some people that got the knowledge after me that's not greater than me, that don't even mean I ain't doing my job.
We
So I don't
appreciate
like
your
how you
humbleness.
talking.
We appreciate your humbleness, God.
I don't like how you talk.
We appreciate your
I'm
humbleness.
not look. I'm here like you said I'm guest. Don't let me take off.
No. Wait, we'll let you do that. But we're going to give you your flowers.
Yo,
We're going to give you your flowers and let it be known, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying? We
so
got the
peace.
great God on the show with us.
Peace to everybody, man. We
It's
definitely a pleasure to have y'all. So, like we said, now that we got all the introductions done, what we talk about tonight, man, is the significance of the root knowledge. You know what I mean? So, for anybody who may not know what that means or what exactly when we say the root knowledge, and I'm gonna give all the guys the opportunity to define it. For me, that is the foundation of the knowledge in terms of the 5%, in terms of the root, in terms of that knowledge which, in my opinion, in terms of the information, as well as the understanding. A lot of it is understanding too. That has been passed on from those individuals who was there in the early years, in the early days of our way of life and of our teachings and of this knowledge and self being made manifest. So, and I'm not saying that to take away from anybody who may have got knowledge outside the root or people who may have got knowledge in places other than that. However, I think there's indeed a significance.
Mr. Freedom,
Go
they
ahead.
saying you got an echo in the chat room.
An
They saying
echo?
that you got echo, yeah.
Hold on. Let's say it might be that.
All the way down.
Could be coming through.
Nah.
I got you. I'm gonna cut it all the way down until it's my turn.
Maybe I need
to
to.
talk.
Maybe
This.
I need to.
Nah,
You good,
it's the guys. It's the
Yeah,
guys
you good.
of
Till
the
it's my
mic.
turn to talk, I just cut it all the way down. All right?
Yeah, I got you. We should be good now.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna just do this. I got you. Boom. There you go. They say that is the echo gone?
Hold on, let me ask the people in my chat room. Is the echo good now?
Should be.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
All right, they saying it's better now.
They say we good?
They saying it's better now.
Word up. Yeah. Peace to the guys. All right. So yeah, we just talk about, like I was saying, that significance of that root knowledge. You know, and I think anybody in this culture and in this knowledge, I think we teach, like we say, each God should be able to trace their tree. Each God should be able to trace they self back to the root. Be able to know, all right, how do my knowledge get there? What's my origin in this world as God or as a person in this knowledge? So I think that understanding of, all right, what's the root of this? You know, so that, I don't want to go too much of it. I know you probably got to add on.
Well,
Come on, God.
Well, you know, when I hear the term root knowledge, what comes to my mind is dealing with the degree of understanding it is that you're dealing with your knowledge. You know, and what makes it root knowledge is because, you know, it comes from different perspectives. It comes from different elders that, for example, here in Mecca, we make it's important that we pride ourselves of being rooted to Mecca. You know, when I first got knowledge, it was emphasized a lot that you had to go to Mecca, you had to go to a show and prove, you know, and the guy told me, like before we got to the show and prove, he was like, yo, you gonna know the student enrollment before you get there. You understand what I'm saying? Because the guy, it was about, you know, I was going to represent something. You understand? The guy just wanted to make sure that I had a certain degree of knowledge when we had got there. But however, once we had got there, I seen why he wanted me to know at least that set of lessons, because there was going to be so much knowledge being dropped, so much, you know, so much understanding being dropped about these things that, I mean, it's like it would be beneficial for you to have some degree of knowledge about these things. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be so much understanding. And when you think about, you draw out the word understanding, you're dealing with standing and having something under. And that which is under, what you're standing on, is your foundation. In order to get a strong foundation, you want to make sure that you're rooted to the ones that are the foundation, that are the root. And then you're the fruit. And you, as the fruit, you go out and you teach what you got from the root. And then the fruit gets rooted elsewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I see root knowledge. Getting that supreme understanding from individuals that carried it before you and making sure that you're foundated in that which what it is you're saying that you know, are a part of, you know, or is your foundation. You know, because you can't have a foundation without firm roots.
True.
You know?
True. I know you probably wanted to add on. Come on.
No, I mean, I like where the God took it, you know, and he can definitely understand where I'm coming from when I speak from this cloth. You know, when we speak about root knowledge, you know, specifically for myself, I'm one that knowledge 120 inside the belly. I'm one that had an understanding of the culture just inside of the belly. So we talk about root knowledge, like no matter how many books I read, like no matter how many things I reach out to the guys about, you got to go walk and talk. You know, you got to be able to show and prove. So you got to walk with the root of the culture, you know. So you got to walk and talk with guys and be able to understand, you know what I'm saying, what's being shown and proved throughout these years. You know, I had a chance to go to Mecca, and it was just a euphoric feeling, man. Like, for me, being in prison, reading, just understanding the culture through the 5% newspaper, or, you know, just different literature, or just building with different gods in a free cipher, you know, this doesn't give me the root knowledge. You know, like, it's different aspects of knowledge, but it doesn't give me the root knowledge. You have to walk and talk with gods that have been able to understand the knowledge from different aspects of time, right? 1970, 1980, 1990. So when I think about root knowledge personally, God, I think it's just important for, you know, any God or earth that's listening right now that may have gotten knowledge in the belly, the importance of walking and talking with gods that have been in the culture. You know, you may think that because you knowledge 120, or because you know the history, or you know the first 9 born, or, you know, you've read this different, you know, literature, that you got it. Nah, man, like, you got to get to the root of it, right? And the root is only being able to be shown and proven, and that's being able to walk and talk with guys that's been in the culture for a while, man. So that's what I think about when I think about root knowledge, God.
Come on, God. I know you got to add on for us.
Talking to me?
Yes, sir, God. Please, if you can. I know you about to come drop something.
Well, y'all really, you know, in terms of the topic, the way I was talking on it, y'all kind of taught me about root knowledge. Like, I didn't understand it. Like, the root knowledge, the way y'all speaking on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, if we talking about pre the Yaqub era, right? And we talking about calling ourselves black, right? So there's no contrast for us to signify ourselves as a certain thing. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that I didn't even really appreciate it, God. Like, even now, even coming on the internet, right? And now being exposed to people that's so far separated from the knowledge, not just by space, by time, by the internet and everything. And now people asking me about those lessons. There's things that, to me, that was just every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was my man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a formal thing like, yo, I gotta fill out a paper, you know what I'm saying, to come meet guys. Like, these was my everyday brothers. Like, these, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I really didn't appreciate it. Like, that's, you know, I'm saying all that to say that, yeah, I didn't appreciate it because I was right there. And so now it's y'all, right, coming into existence, right? And the fact that they're not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time when, you know, I could depend on, you know, the rally's gonna be the last Sunday of the month. No matter what, when we get there, Umar is gonna be there in the front. You know what I'm saying? With, you know, kind of leaning, and they gonna have his table right here. Like, you know, they're gonna have it. There was a time when I could depend wanted to be like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then now I found myself in a position where it's like, nah, it's not gonna be like that. Nah, I gotta
You
do
there.
it.
You there. You
See
there.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see now, that's what I'm saying. Even the things I didn't appreciate, I can't do it. I have the ability. So the classes, whatever I teach, you understand what I mean? But it's still coming from, you know what I mean? I walk with the best that did.
Well, see, guys, the thing about that is when great men are walking in their greatness, you don't see it. You're busy living it. You understand? So, like, you know, when the law was on the planet and he was doing what he was doing, you know, now, he knew he was a law. He knew he was great. But I'm sure that, you know, what's still going on right now today in his name, I'm sure that, like, yo, he be like, yo, y'all doing y'all thing. You know, you don't see it when you're walking in it. You know, God, but when you know, just sit back and, you know, draw it up, and then we could do it like that because, you know, of who we are. I mean, the great men that you had spoke of, you actually, you know, sitting in them same shoes and seats right now.
And see, even, look, that's what I was saying. Look, like, for instance, I'm gonna tell you something that happened on that call yesterday, right? Without dealing with the call, I'm just saying there's something that happened that, look, I gotta give you all credit. Look, one thing that happened on that call. In like 1989, 1990, 91, something like that. Now, don't get me wrong, the knowledge was, you know, New Jersey, Philly, certain places. But I recall when there was a time where they said, yo, some brothers contacted us. They said they got a cipher out in Dallas, Texas. At the time, I still was young. I'm talking about, when I say young guy, I'm talking about, look, I was like 17, 18. Like, who people be calling young guy now? But at the time, we was the young brothers. I remember the brothers say, yo, whatever they was talking, it came a point, it was like, listen, we going down there. You know, it was Umar, Jumar's, a couple of brothers said, yo, God, we going down there. And they went down there, and they came back. They said, yo, God, the nation of God and earth, by whatever you want to call it, I'm not into that name, is down there, God. We got brothers and sisters down there. And, you know, we saw that they had pictures, God. It was group pictures. It wasn't it was group pictures. And in these group pictures, we saw them, look, they was deep. God was like 30, 40 of them. Men, women, children. And he sent a list, God, of names. It was some kind of, like, this is our brothers. Like, they brought it, this is the brothers, God. And word is one, when we looked at the list, God, there was two names that stood out. It was a brother named Tin Can and a brother named Swallow. And God, I have been waiting 30 years. Whatever is that amount of time, God. I've been waiting that whole time. God, what is going? Yesterday was the first time I seen Swallow.
No doubt. So,
and God, listen. Let me tell you, God, listen.
Go ahead.
He's true and living. But at that time, we wanted to talk to Swallow and Tin Can.
So look, man, for anybody just joining on the stream, man, we just was going through the science of, you know, what is the significance of root knowledge? You know, I think it's an important lesson. And Darkim, I really like where you came from it. Just saying it, not really seeing. I don't want to say not really seeing it, but just being able to see it from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? So I think well, from the inside looking out, will be the right way to we'll go at it. So I think it's dope, man. You know what I mean? And I think I think it's such a value that if you don't actually take the time to take part in it, and I think you won't be able to, you'll miss the benefit. And IC was kind of saying something earlier too, and I agree with him just in that when you go and you able to get your knowledge together, because I think sometimes you have instances where you get things that it may be understandings you don't have. I personally found a lot of value in being able to build with people who had the knowledge, for longer than I had been alive. You know what I mean? And could come with certain levels of understanding where it was like, whoa, okay, I never even thought about it like that. And then that turns into being able to go back where you from, or go back to your neighborhood, or go back to your city, and then be that person who was representing, what I got, or what was added on to me. So, I think that's significant, man. So, yeah, you know what I mean. That's what I would say, God. What you about to say, God?
It is very significant. Like I said, it's just that I didn't understand it. See, you got to remember that. Look, I'm a person that with everything. It wasn't. See, just like right now, I'm saying it wasn't really until my babies asked me where I got the knowledge from that I really acknowledged my history, God. Before that, I just was living through the time. And even right now, when people ask me, God, like, look, everybody, whenever you hear the people talk about me, what they say, God, we knew him when he was a baby. God, when I came in, I had no idea that I was making history. And that's what I be saying about in terms of when we talk about who is babies, God, and when this history was lived out, like all this stuff that we talking about, when we talking about, yo, the people's going to see Allah and Madawan, God, they was teenagers. And that's why they still right here, right now, for us to be able to tap into those storehouses of knowledge. See me, God, like I said, you right. For us to be able to trace our history and see, look, what you said, that's why I came out in the open. See, all my brothers, God, they're like, yo, God, what the fuck is you doing? You see, God, look, this the history. Like you said, this you doing my root knowledge. The brother that gave me the knowledge, you gotta return to the essence, God. Brother that taught me, you gotta return to the essence. And the brother that taught him, gotta return to the essence. Now, to say that it was necessarily because of this, whatever, look. But I'm just saying that, look, I really thought about everything what could happen. See, when we talk about the root, God, listen, God, the root is where y'all make it at out there, God. Y'all got to do the knowledge to what we did. But that's another time, God. That's a revolutionary army. See, where y'all at right now, God. See, like, look, what the God said. See, God, why we have to keep in tune with the root is because we can't allow it to become illusion. See, here's the thing that I think people don't understand. And see, the reason why I'm just gonna speak on why I think I'm very in tune with this is because I have a children's boxing class, right? People don't understand it's a sucker being born every minute. So see, just because I had the knowledge in the time that I had it, that don't mean automatically Minister Freedom was gonna have it in the time that he had it. There's actual people that held this thing down in it. Listen, not where I'm at, where he's at. And that's what we gotta understand is that, listen, God, each of us, God, as individuals and as the place, man, right? We making Mecca. Y'all are writing the history.
You know, let me say something.
Go ahead.
Because one thing is, it always has amazed me how, you know, when I go out to Mecca and I build with the gods, you know, the gods always have this profound way of, when they deal with certain topics that we may come with and deal with them with, you know, they have this profound way of dealing with a particular type of a balance, you know. And and I'm saying that because through hearing what you saying, you know, you wasn't privy to the conversation that me and the guy had earlier today, you know, when we was discussing the topic. And me and the guy was going back and forth. Because it was like I was on one side and the guy was on the other side in regards to what you're saying, in regards to, like, you know, I was saying more like, you know, I bear witness to the root, but at the same time, I'm not enamored with the root so much that, you know, I look at it as a religious thing. And the guy was, you know, his comeback was, well, we're not looking at it as a religious thing, but however, it's a thing that we got to make sure that we bear witness to, because it's important that we make sure we tied to. And I'm like, yo, I can understand that, and we do got to make sure of that. But at the same time, when we go there, because we foundated ourselves there so long, and time is going on, and them guys, you know, they're not there. A lot of the guys we walked with.
I think I can answer this question, God, already, God.
No, well, you have, God.
You
No,
have.
no. My
You
point.
have.
My point
Yeah, that
is,
was the point that he
your
was
your
making.
build naturally has.
Yeah, you did. That's
You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
what he was saying.
It's like your
I
build
wanna
is the
agree
perfect
with you.
balance of what it was we was
Yeah,
going back and
that's
forth
what it was.
about.
Yeah, that's what he was getting.
It's,
You know?
it's good. I want to agree with you, and I want to say that and reiterate that something that we was building on the background is that, see, God, that's because the rulership of this God is supreme mathematics. And so, see, you could be going through supreme mathematics out there where you at, right? It don't matter what stage you at in it, God. I can recognize that that's supreme mathematics.
Word. Come
That's
on.
my little brother right there. Or my big brother. Or my contemporary. See, I can tell that just from the way you build. Just listen. When I see the clothes you got on, if you come with the big hats and the suits if you come with the baseball hats and the hoodies, if you come with the dreads and the fucking vegan food, I can tell where the fuck you from.
True. The guy wanted to ask something on too, real quick, God. What you was about to say? Come on, God.
Nah, I think
Hold on, I got you. I
Nah,
gotta bring your mic in.
I
Go
think
ahead.
what the God was saying, man, is very important. And I love the way I see said it with the balance, man, because at the end of the day, we understand everything evolves, man. And what I hear the God is saying is like, this is an I God culture, you know, and it's like there's mathematical constants and things that's within the 5% that we can't really go astray from. However, like the guy said, if I see you how you coming, I know how you're coming. You see what I'm saying? And I think that was the biggest thing for me. Like, I read somewhere, I don't really recall, but it was saying somewhere that the father said, like, you know, take the teachers, man, take the flag and integrate within what's going on within the United States and teach that the black man is God. You know, like, take it to whatever level that you can take it to and be God. You know, and like the guy said, some of these guys are long and gone, and the guy just said we fighting a different type of devil. Like, same concept, right? Different type of things that we're fighting, or like we're fighting internet wars, we're fighting, you know what I'm saying, social media wars. Like, this ain't what the guys was fighting in 69, 70, man. Like, they was in the streets with it, right? You heard the guys say you had to fight to get the teachers. Like, you had to put on, like, it was a different, it was a different time. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you say easier, guy, but counterintelligence is growing daily. You feel me? So in the 1969, 1970s, the
what you about to say?
You know,
Darkim? I'm about what you
Parse up.
No. The guy just wanted to add on to you.
Add on, guy.
Darkim? It was
protons, neutrons, and electrons. So that's a part of reality. And see, that's what I'm saying. Is that, listen, what we doing, man? What we doing is something that can only be governed, right, and encompassed by what we say it is. Like, see, that's something that people are not paying attention. They disrespect us so much, God, that they don't allow us to say that we are who we say we are. You see, some of us, we accept that. But I'm telling you, God, see, listen, going back in time, I don't know if y'all have that all over. In New York, we got something called Delaney cards. And your Delaney card is basically kind of your attendance card. This is the name, like when you're in class, right? This is the name that they call out. This is the name when they call the people. This is how they call you. Now my Delaney card said Darkim Be Allah.
Okay, I got you.
God, real quick. I don't want to cut you. I don't want to cut the bill. What we do, I want to go ahead and get it. I don't want to say get it out the way, but get it rolling. We got our little music segment, man. You know what I'm saying? We be trying to highlight some gods and earths that's doing music and some music that's popping, man. We be trying to show them some love real quick on the stream.
Yeah, we don't have some fire,
we be having
too.
some fire.
We don't have some fire, God.
We'll be bringing some bangers up here, man. So I just wanted to go ahead and drop these couple videos.
No, hold on. Just one thing I just want to say what kind of way.
Go ahead. Huh?
Y'all ain't holler at me. I can't.
God, I got you.
Nah.
I concur, God. That Midwest way, right? We found all these guys from Chicago and Indiana.
The guy say, God, what happened to me? Say, y'all ain't said nothing to me, man.
I want to see you at the next show, please.
You gonna drop us a CD, God?
Shit. Hey, God, I part myself, God. You definitely right exactly about that. I sure should have been hit you. But I will say this, God. This is the second episode that we did the music joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? We haven't did it a whole lot. We only did it, 2 other times. So this is the 3rd time. So it's actually something we just started.
Okay, but that's a good excuse. Listen. I better be on the 4th time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right? No, I better be on the 4th time.
Oh, you is. You good. You on there for
No
sure.
question.
No question. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I got you worried about
I say just get the couple of joints ready that you want on there. You go ahead and get them ready. Go and get them ready to shoot them on over.
I got 100 joints.
Oh, I already know. I know the guy said he got 100 joints.
You gotta pick that joint.
Yeah, here I come. I just was trying to get this up. No.
So you need some assistance?
I want to get beat up. I'm talking shit.
I'm good. I mean, shit, God, it would be nice to have a goddamn little media team helping some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, so we about to get the music. We about to get the music segment started, y'all. Just give me a quick second. I'm trying to grab this window, and we can rock and roll. I'm just trying to grab this window. So let's go. First up, I got the Earth. We got the Earth up first. Let's go. Peace. That didn't work. Yeah, I'm just trying to get it. Real quick. That's all. It ain't playing yet. Come on, man. God damn. got it. There we go. There we go, baby. Got the earth up first. Here we go, RC. I'm all queued up. Y'all let us know what y'all thinking, how y'all like the earth joint in the comments and in the chat, man. Let us know how you feeling. Let us know what you think. Going, but we definitely about to get it going. I got you.
I want to hear this.
Yeah. This the earth joint. So, boom. So we got the earth. We got the earth. Anonymous Rose. Earthquake. So this is a track by her. I'm gonna actually play a couple tracks by her.
What is
Here we go. Peace, love.
It's called good.
Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all drop it in the chat what y'all think, man.
gas? I prefer diesel.
Propane.
Well, shit ain't
That's
bad.
propane, man.
Why the fuck my sound ain't coming?
You gotta take it.
Huh?
Gotta get you a technical.
Oh, definitely give me a technical clip. That'll definitely help. Damn, why the fuck we ain't getting no sound? Come on, man. This shit always work. Damn, what's up with the earth track? Darkim, you ain't getting no sound, did you?
Nah, I ain't getting no sound.
Nah, you can hear us, but can't hear the damn what's the name?
Can I talk during the time?
Yeah, go ahead, God, Bill.
Yeah. Now, look, listen.
Say
Because look, I want to give a small PR report.
Go ahead, God. Well, I know it was some other things you wanted to add on to too, God. So definitely.
But nah, just because us peons, now we gonna get into that later. Well, we can get into it, but look, first I just want to say, look, because Mr. Freedom,
Word.
you know you got connects, like.
Word.
So now look, I keep telling them that look, I got on through Mr. Freedom. So look, I'm gonna ask you right now. Y'all have any questions? Mr. Freedom, listen. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, before this, what I've determined. Those of y'all that was on the live last night, we did it like we live last night. We didn't broadcast none of these things. However, we feel some kind of way. Like, listen, I think it was like 2 people on the Random Jews channel got contacted. Like when it was like, yo, the nation stakeholders point, yeah, we feel some kind of way about that. Just, look, people on my channel, they come on to see this is what we represent. And I'm saying that, listen, you put yourself out there. You want a little, listen, I love you, God. But God, what the fuck, God? God, none of us, God, did y'all have a meeting where y'all say, yo, Christ and all his people, nah, fuck them.
Well, I would say no, God. I wouldn't say that. You asking me or just speaking in general?
Yeah, I'm asking you because, see, listen, God, what I be telling people is, listen, God, I don't know why I get him caught because, see, look, even when I'm telling everybody, listen, let's go on record.
I'm saying, God, listen.
No, Minister Freedom,
Word.
hold on for a minute. Let me just say this, and then you say what you're going to say.
Go ahead.
I want to go on record and say, motherfuckers saying, the Minister Freedom, you gonna got Darkim here to protect you. Now, first of all, there's no time like that. I said, but listen, Minister Freedom. Look, we here, God, but saying, what's up with your man? Like, he's your man, guy. He's not our man, guy. He's not our man. That's your man. And listen, I'm not even putting you on the rack, God. You're not on the rack. But see, that's what I'm saying. When he's supposed to be on the rack, God, you gotta step out the way, God. That's what happened.
Oh,
Look, let me tell you a part about my history, God. Let me tell you something about how I used to go in the root, God. You know, I used to go in the root, God. You know about that goddess shit? You know one of the reasons why I'm very much against it?
why?
Because there was a time when some people was talking that in my area. I didn't even fuck with them like that, God.
We dealing with
I'm
rude
telling
knowledge.
you, they wasn't even my people.
No, I think
It's like,
he just
you know how it be the east side and the west side?
Yeah, well, God,
Like, yo,
look,
shit,
let
they
me.
not even from my side, son.
Hey, well,
Yo.
God, I just want to answer your question real quick, God. So we don't
God,
get.
no, hold on. Let me just
Go
finish
ahead.
what I'm saying. God, listen.
Saturday.
I came to the rally one time, God, and the whole Medina was on my head, God. When they said to me, he was like, yo, God, what's up with that? I said, what the fuck you talking about? I don't deal with that. They said, nah, niggas are teaching that over there where you at. And see, just like how he's saying, yeah, God, I had to deal with that. Nah, God, let's come outside, God. Fucking niggas talking about that in your yeah, God, I had to deal with that too. No one gets away, God. I got calls, God. Even about this, God, I got calls.
We talk about that, man.
God, so God, look,
Right, bro.
let me real quick before we get into that, because I know we want to deal with it, and I want to go through. We can go through it. I mean, you know,
That's a part of the root. That's a part of the root that nobody wants to deal with. That at the root, there's also rules. That's what the root is about. The root is really about what does it mean in Detroit. It don't mean nothing about us people. It means about the principles that transfer all through those places that you have to apply the way it means something in Detroit.
We'll say that again.
It means about the rules.
What rules?
The first rules is supreme mathematics.
We
You
got
understand what I'm saying?
we
Now
got
listen,
those.
listen, amongst our first rules, listen, no white women, no pig, right? And listen, no denying the law.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? These are all different rules that came into different. Some of these rules, right, is based upon what people did. You gotta remember all the laws that we have. We're not a mysterious nation that, yo, somebody went in a cave and studied for 40 days and they came out with the whole script and they told it to somebody and they wrote it down. You know, this happened in real time with some of the shit, God, we fucked up. And then we learned. Like, see, God, do not. Full disclosure, God. Yo, God, I don't have a whole knowledge. I don't have a whole bunch of knowledge.
I'm not familiar with the rules that you're
No,
speaking
hold on, no,
of.
listen.
I wasn't given no rules. Nobody give me no rules. I got supreme mathematics. Nobody give me no rules. Yaqub had rules. Yaqub gave his people rules. He gave followers rules. We didn't get no rules.
No, God.
We got supreme mathematics.
Rules, God. Supreme mathematics is what?
They laws.
God.
They laws.
Right.
They not rules.
Oh, God, laws.
Rules can be broken. Rules can be broken. Laws can't.
Okay, you know what? Now you saying what I'm saying. You know what? I'm not. Hold up. Let me fall all the way back. I was trying to lead them into it, but you took them all the way. Exactly, God.
Well, and God, real quick, man.
Hold up. My thing is, why does how did this? I'm just saying that. Listen, exactly what he said.
Well,
We deal with the supreme laws of mathematics. How did people come to deal with all these different technicalities?
well, God,
That's one man's choice. That's one
what I
man
was
that
about
made
to
a
say.
choice.
I mean, that's the
And that's why we dealing with that situation.
Yes,
And that's not even the
I
topic.
was
That's
just
not
about
even the
to- I
topic
was
of
just about to
today's
say
show,
that. I was
tonight's
about to
show.
say that.
I mean, but
You know,
with
but
respect to-
however, to speak to your point, that's one individual. You and D Mecca is not a factor. The Mecca is not a factor in that equation at all.
We're not talking about.
Well, in God, that's why I wanted to ask you a question.
When you got your supreme mathematics, right? Was it written down?
Now cipher. I got him from mouth to ear.
So nobody in Detroit got it written down.
No, you asked me.
We don't know that.
You asked me. You ain't say
Right, I asked you.
Right. I said that's how I got him.
So wait, hold up. I'm saying you know what that law is then, right?
What law you speaking of?
That law, that mathematics was never supposed to be written down.
Well, I never got that as that was a law.
Who'd that come from?
I can understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying.
That's a self-style bill. That's a self-style bill. You got black men, women, and children in America that can't even almost read.
But that's a standard,
so you teaching them mathematics, though, God.
And that's
so you
my
might have to
point.
get them down. That don't make sense, God.
Listen. That's my point that I'm making, God. That's my point.
Well, and God,
if we as the gods, if we draw it up and we say that, okay, there's people that, like the God said, there's people in all different conditions around America that need to get America, that need to get the knowledge, then we make that decision.
Self-style.
no, well, God, look,
no, not self-style.
It is because there's no law written anywhere.
Let me answer your question, God, so we don't get too far off point. What I was gonna say to your point, God, of what you was asking about, what you said a little bit earlier, that why wasn't, you necessarily included. It's like, God, I was called. I can't say why I was considered to be called over anybody else besides for just my relation, how people may view me.
And that's
but
my
I mean,
point.
but God, hold on. God, hold on. Let me finish. God, hold on.
But we can stop right there. What you just said. So what you're saying is that people got chosen based on their relationship with Him.
What I'm saying is, God, and what you have to understand is, it wasn't that this was a committee that chose this. I'm just speaking in reference to Saladin personally called me. And he said, God, hold on. God, let me finish. I'm just saying that I was called. I didn't ask to be called, God. Nobody else called me. I just was called and asked what I thought and would I be on this conversation.
God Almighty, I didn't accuse anybody on here of anything.
No doubt.
I spoke about what He did. I don't know why y'all feel that. This is the part what I'm saying. Is that the fact that y'all feel that y'all need the answer for what I'm saying about Him?
You said Detroit. You said Detroit.
You
said
asked
we
me,
need
God.
the answer about 10 minutes ago.
And you mentioned
I
Detroit.
need y'all to answer why y'all got in the middle of this.
You did. You asked me.
Why did y'all get in the middle of this?
Hold on. You asked me. You said, God, why were you chosen and why were you called and not me? And not any of us, and not just to you or just anybody else. And I agree with that. And God, I agree with that point in my answer.
No, God, all I'm saying, God, hold on. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you one question. Are you saying that He didn't call y'all for a reason?
I'm saying, God, I think that was His reason in calling me was for the whole conversation.
No, God, I'm not saying that you was down with the reasoning. I'm saying that
how will we know that?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. How will we know? Hold on, God. Hold on, God.
All right, go ahead.
How will we know why He did something?
Because you saw what happened when He introduced it to the whole.
No, the God received a phone call.
I didn't know. This was before that.
The God was pulled into the know.
Hold up. Wait. Why? Hold up. This is what we saying here at the root, God. This is the crux of the thing.
Who's at the root?
God.
Finish real quick.
All of us, God. Hold up. Do I need to call other people?
Well, God, what I'm asking you, I'm trying to get what we get at.
If I need other people on the call,
no, God, you don't have to call the people. I understand exactly where you're coming from.
No, hold up. He's saying that, how come the people at the school didn't understand that, He gave the call to other people?
Well, and God, and that's why I was trying to finish and give you the understanding that what me and other people who were then put on that initial phone call, what we proposed was that I know what I said, as well as other people said, wait a minute, let's stop this whole conversation. We don't even, and I know I said it, and other guys said it as well. We don't even need to be having this conversation without other people in the nation on this. Let's stop right now, and let's agree to have another meeting where everybody on here invites 5 to 10 gods of earth that they know who would have an invested interest in this conversation. God, the conversation wasn't long. I'm just telling you that me
Right.
as well as other guys, we stopped the we said, hold on. This ain't a decision for me, for Minister Freedom, or for any of us to make. This is a decision for the nation to make. We stopped it. We said, wait, God, let's agree to have a meeting where all of us invite other gods and earths to have the conversation. And that's what was last night.
My question as somebody who came to that meeting is, what was the agenda of that meeting?
I'm saying, God, I wasn't necessarily what I would say one of the organizers. I was just, somebody that volunteered to moderate.
God, I ask you a simple question.
I don't know, God.
What was,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying, God.
From my understanding, the agenda was for understanding. Okay, part yourself. I do know what the agenda was. I do know what the agenda was. God, the agenda of that meeting was to bring what was said and to bring what was going on before the whole nation and discuss it, and then decide where to go from there.
Okay, did we decide anything?
No,
That's
I don't think so.
I think another meeting was decided on, wasn't it?
Yeah, another meeting was
I
decided.
thought the consensus based on that. I thought that it was another meeting decided on.
Yeah.
From the solution standpoint, did we come to any solutions?
I wouldn't say no. I'm not on that.
Exactly. And that.
Well,
look,
and now, God, I'll say
stop.
this.
Full stop.
Hold
Y'all
on,
can
God.
say whatever y'all want to say.
God.
So who's responsible
God,
for
hold
that?
on. Let me say this. Let me say this, God. Hold on, real quick. You show me any type of body of people, or you show me any nation in the world that comes to a decision for their people in one meeting, God.
The nation.
God, hold on.
Hold on.
Wait.
You asked me a question.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you an answer.
Please.
I'm gonna give you an answer right now. The nation of people that came on that call, that all told him no. The nation of people, God, the nation of people that he doubted. See, God, he doubted that we could come in one mind.
How many said
That's
no?
what he, hold on. That's
majority
what he
didn't
said.
say no.
He said that it was something that was so
And
time
that's the problem
sensitive.
with the culture, man.
No,
It's
no,
so much
God,
dogmatic.
hold on.
Nobody. If you look at the consensus that was taken, if you look at the consensus, if you look at the consensus that was taken, the consensus that was taken on that call, from what I seen, was everybody voted. We wanted to have another meeting. That was the consensus.
You're right.
It was the
We
consensus.
having another meeting, but in another meeting, the situation that we meeting about still exists, God.
Well, me personally, God,
God, let's stop. Full stop right there.
No. We said, God. What we said was we wasn't gonna go into all that. That's what we said.
I think it's important.
And I agree.
And not out of disagreement with you. Not out of disagreement with you. Not out of disagreement with you, God. But we just said you see where it's already going.
Yeah,
I mean, it's important to go into for the root for two reasons, right?
No, God.
For one, let's focus on this though, God. Let's go to the essence of what's really going on here.
Yeah, I mean,
You know
God,
what
I
I'm saying?
think
Ain't nobody saying let's take the flag and focus on it somewhere different. We're talking about a God. We're talking about a God.
Yeah, no.
We're talking about gods that have decisions, right?
I agree with you, God. I agree with you last night. I agree that
we agreed before the show.
We agree that
don't interrupt the brother that agrees
All
with
I'm
me.
saying is this, bro. How do we use this platform?
I'm not in disagreement with you.
I'm not in disagreement with you.
If you want to talk about, the only thing I disagree with you about is you disrespecting the platform. If you really want to go into it, God, because we had a discussion before this where we already already knew where we all stood, God. And it seemed to me like somebody pulling your strings and having you doing this because we had a conversation before, God. We had a conversation before, God. We had a conversation before this, and everything was peace, God. And now you're coming out another bag.
I see it's still peace. It's still peace, God. It's still peace.
Ain't nobody pulling my strings.
No, God, it's still peace. I understand what you're saying, God. I'm just saying,
No, God, you
God,
said
I don't think that.
Let me add on for 2 seconds.
Well, God,
This is the platform. This is the platform, though, God.
just
This
hold
is
on,
no
like this.
God, listen, wait. I say what I say to everybody.
Because we was all in agreement. Nobody's in disagreement with you.
When I wasn't consistent with what I was saying.
Nobody
That's what I'm
was
trying
in
to get back to.
disagreement
That's
with
what
you.
I'm trying to get back to.
Nobody
God,
was in
we
disagreement with you.
That's what we telling you, that I agree with you, God.
And we said this before the show.
He's gonna
feel
pull
like we're
my
getting
coat
nothing.
where he's gonna do some. What is the part where you gonna say where I'm not gonna say what I'm saying?
God, all that I'm
God,
saying
God.
is, all that I'm trying to tell you.
Or you need me to come out
Well,
here?
God, all that I'm trying to get you to understand is, God, is that the answer that you're looking for, as of why it wasn't an understanding, what came out of the call, what was done in regards to him and the flag, God, I don't have those answers. You asking me for an answer that the body didn't even give.
No, God, I'm not asking y'all for an answer.
That's how it sounds,
But-
God, that you asking me that we had the answer, God, and I don't have the answer.
If that's what's happening, let me apologize. Because that's not what I mean, God. What I did say, God, in that we talked about, even behind the scenes, right? This is what we talked about. That I said that, listen, a lot of the things that he spoke about on that call had nothing to do in relation to the questions that we have about him.
And God, I agree
Hold on,
with you.
wait a minute. You said you was giving me a chance to talk.
Yeah, please, God.
And what I said, God, is that, listen, there's a lot of people, including myself, that have a lot of knowledge of good history with him.
No doubt. No doubt.
And all I said, hold on, and all I said is that those people, God, should not be the moderators of what's going on.
And God, listen, I will say this. I will be the first person. I will relieve to anybody who wants to be the moderator. I will implore them to do it. Because, God, I ain't going to lie. I honestly don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
This
You know.
is my question to you, God. Don't know, God. Just like me and you, we the God.
Yeah.
God, you're choosing to bail him out.
No.
He can hold up. Why can't
That's
he
when
just
you're in
represent
error.
himself?
God, do you know that,
Why does he
you know,
have to,
I
though?
Where's the
totally,
balance?
It gotta be that
I
everybody
totally,
agree
I
with the
totally
other
went,
side,
I
though.
totally
Like,
went
why does it
against
have to be?
Saladin on the call last night.
I mean, what if he wasn't
God,
against
you
it, though,
did.
God?
But God, listen.
What if he wasn't against
I'm
it,
gonna
though?
tell you this.
I mean, is this not a culture? I mean, no, hold on. Do we got a culture? God, parcel, God.
Hold
Let
on,
me
I
add
don't
over
think
2
you- I
seconds,
don't
God. Do
think
we
you
got a
need-
culture of dogma? Or do we got a culture of free will, God? I mean, you saying if the God bail him out, okay, what if he did want to bail him out? What if the God felt, what if the God felt, God, listen, what if the God felt, I mean, God, I don't, God, knowledge this, God, I want to finish what I'm saying, though, and like, I want to finish what I'm saying, and like, I want to finish what I'm saying, then you can answer, God. I want to finish what I'm saying, God, then you can answer, God. If you got to write it down, cool. I just want to finish what I'm saying, then you can add on, God. What I'm saying is this: if the God so do feel though that he do agree with what the God is saying, what is such the problem with that? Obviously, in the culture we have mathematical constants. He's not coming and saying wisdom is knowledge. There is a God that's saying, okay, with the flag, trademark, whatever. If the God so do feel that the God do have a voice or do have some validity to what he's saying, God. What is it? So you talking about bailing him out? He ain't got to be bailing him out. He could be God. They say more meetings. They say more meetings. More things are going to come out. If the God want to agree with how he bringing it, God, I mean, what's the problem with that, Lord? We not no dogma.
Now look, God, after you answer, God, you can definitely answer. But look,
I have an answer to that question.
But look, God, after you answer, let's take a quick break. Let me go through the music shit. I got all of the music joint. I ain't trying to cut your wisdom, God. You good? We can build, cause I know we was gonna go through it. So it's all peace. Well, go ahead. Come on to answer, God. You good?
God, the answer to the question, God, is that we have to come together. Like those things that you said, God, you have to have a chance to put that into the record, God. Exactly what you said. What he did, he didn't give us a chance to do that. And what he ran into yesterday, God, was all of the different scenarios that may not have worked in his favor.
I ain't arguing that. Your statement was, why is Minister Freedom belling them out? Your statement was, why is Minister Freedom belling them out, God? All I said was that, how do the guy got to be belling them out? How can he just want to sit back and see how things playing out? He's not taking no sides, God. I mean, it's some validity to it.
Minister Freedom, I'm just saying that he put himself in it as the moderator, and I'm just saying as a person who is involved.
He was asked to be the moderator.
God,
he was asked.
Involved? Wait a minute, I'm asking you a question. Was you involved in the call?
Yeah, I was, God. I was.
No, not you. I know you involved. That's why I'm talking. You was the moderator. I'm talking to you as the moderator. See, never in one time, Mr. Freedom, did I tell you was wrong? Did I tell you was fucked up? Did I say anything like
The
that?
question implicates that. The question implicates that, though, God. Man, fuck. The question implicates that. Why are you bailing Saladin out? The question implicates that.
Real quick, God. Hold on, real quick. God, real quick, God. Before you hold that thought, just let me just take a quick break. Let me go to the music shit real quick. So I gave the gods and the earth my word is bond that we was gonna rock them tonight. I know we done went all over the universe. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I know this how it be sometimes when the gods get together, man. So it's all peace. Let me get the earth and my man some shine real quick. So, yo, this is the Earth's track, Earthquake, featuring Shade New York, Anonymous Rose. I'm gonna let the earth rock and real quick. So look, man, if y'all ain't up on Anonymous Rose, make sure you check the earth out. She definitely, has a nice, beautiful, and a nice, powerful sound. Make sure you check her out. This is Anonymous Rose, Earthquake, featuring Shade New York.
They get ready for this one, man. I think they be ready at all. Fly like a butterfly, stay like a bee, sweep it through and killing niggas metaphorically. I took some time off to give y'all a head start, to see where the strong and the weak part. Y'all thought I had fell off. I remember telling mama one day I was gonna be rich, bigger than the baddest touchdown, and then I slammed it. Thought you was spitting something, but I ain't hearing it. Your sound ain't traveling fast enough, yeah, you can forget it, yeah. See, I transformed into some shit you never seen before. That's my wisdom, baby, yes, I can be very sure that building ain't no choice, self-driven, so what the fuck you waiting for? Out here grinding, rain or snow, so don't expect the same results. You wanna eat up a plate, but boy, maybe it's just too late. So now you wanna fabricate with a funky mental state. I'm the greatest to ever do it, it's with that there's no debate. You can't relate, lane separate like take time and place, just slap it right out the gate. When you dropping out and shit, no set dates. Where you been, what you on, and you can't relate. I'm tryna get on what you talk. You ain't ready for the quake, what you mean? Just what I said, you ain't ready for the quake. When you dropping out and shit, no set dates. Where you been, what you on, and you can't relate. I'm tryna get on what you talk. You ain't ready for the quake, what you mean? Just what I said, you ain't ready for the quake.
Yo, live from the east side of Buff. We was young kids trying to get a break. Took a risk, almost lost it all trying to put food on a dinner plate. Fingerprints just to get inside. Nah, nigga, ain't no key to my safe. When you different, you can never let a bum nigga try to treat you the same. Paid attention at a high price, never bought respect, I never sold a dream. Made it far from them trenches, we drink champagne like it's Poland Spring. Trust gang, most niggas gotta book an appointment to talk to me. I get offended by they offer fees. For an email, I gotta charge a fee. Shea butter queen, can't fuck with me. Took poverty, made luxury. In a lane that was made just for me. Broke niggas always stay judging me. Fans thinking it was overnight, but I lost count on all the losses I took. Was 10 years in by the time they heard me rap, but they still call me a rook. They don't know shit. They don't know about the times that I almost gave it up. Cold checked my career, about to hang it up. Wasn't getting paid enough, but I persevered. Stayed focused on every goal, kept faith. So when they ask me what I'm dropping, I say no set date, nigga.
When you dropping out and shit, no set dates. Where you been, what you on, and you can't relate. I'm tryna get on what you talk. You ain't ready for the quake, what you mean? Just what I said, you ain't ready for the quake. When you dropping out and shit, no set dates. Where you been, what you on, and you can't relate. I'm tryna get on what you talk. You ain't ready for the quake, what you mean? Just what I said, you ain't ready for the quake.
Peace. Yo, so the Herbs track was lit. I like that. Peace.
Yeah, that was dope.
I'm gonna have to send the Herbs some love. So I got one more, maybe two more. So this is my man's newest video. My man iPower Law, man, aka also known as Raz Fresco. Him and ALS, Windows of Your Soul. I'm gonna let the God rock. This is his new video, man. It just came out 4 hours ago, man. Peace to the God.
Remember when I had so many questions, gained so many lessons in life, that's a blessing. I don't get to live with my seeds, got me stressing. He ain't wanna talk no more, talk with the Westin. Now we in the jail locked down, he got arrested. Used to plug me in with the coke, he was connected. How I met my next plug, I almost robbed his best friend. Streets is a maze, niggas looking for an exit. Out here looking for love, that's a death wish. Cause she wasn't looking for a man, just an investment. Seen the city tear down blocks like it's Tetris. Hip hop ain't dead, it just lost the message. 1 million plus, no less, it was destined. Niggas lost my trust, I used to call him best friend. Sometimes the road to love is a dead end. I seen bitches act different, cause Mercedes-Benz whipping down the ends. I was living with my people, building with the guards that be destroying the evil. Why wearing people down, only time to hit you up. They mean to use you, they don't really need you. Hey yo, my heart cold cause it need to be. I feel like Tupac, holla if you feeling me. The purple label polo made in Italy. I got money on the side for my little me's. Money don't stop, little me's. Looking through the windows of your soul. Hey y'all, remember when I thought it was love? Almost lost myself, it's no I and us. Don't grow up too fast, appreciate you young. Cuffed in court, my freedom depend on the judge. Bitches turn hoes from growing up without a hug when they falling. And now they raise women out their sons. The almighty dollar make a strip out of none. Watch your words, there's many suicides by the ton. Plot on birds, my niggas Sylvester with the drugs. Brainwashed niggas, now we celebrate the mud. Hypnotize a whole generation with the drum. I'm like Jesus, I brought the revelations to the slums. Hey yo, keep acting like you calling shots. Till you wake up every day hearing on the block life. A movie most turn away cause it's hard to watch. Hey yo, niggas ain't hard, they just hard to teach. From 1,000 miles away I can spot a leech. The OG style Nike Air on his sneaks. Since laced up, you know this ain't new to me. I gave her jewels but the bitch wanted jewelry. She like, Raz, you don't know what you do to me. I said nothing, I just hopped in my cool seats. Listen, you are not a white, just a groupie. Listen, I am not a rapper, I'm a Sufi. But my niggas still clap it at your kufi. I seen niggas go to war over coochie. I seen bitches turn whores over Gucci. I cleaned it up so the law can't pursue me. Clean it up, dog. Looking through the windows of your soul. Get this money. Looking through the windows of your soul. Stay shining. Looking through the windows of your soul. Looking through the windows of your soul. Connection to the mind from the body. Well, then you have man. Because if you have mind, you have man. If you have mind, you have human. We're going to go on. Now.
They are two
I
sides
like that
of
one. That's my man right there. That's my new joint. Peace to the God. Peace, God. So we gonna break it out. My man True had to get up out of here.
Okay, yeah.
Say,
True, make some
I
moves.
kill you done ran True up out of here, man. True right here. He done ran True up out of here, man.
I mean, really, right now, I feel like y'all are winning the argument.
Look, guys.
No, hold on.
I just want to say, it is not though, God. You know that. I agree with you.
I want to say that for the record.
I do.
You know
I
that
agree with you.
I agree with you.
I'm not.
I agree with you. I agree with you totally.
we on the same side of the fence on this whole thing. I'm just telling you, me personally, God, it's like you making me feel like I have to get. I don't have. I now I can see where you coming from in terms of. No, God, just let me say this. Because God, hold on.
He gonna make you
I
responsible.
thought about something that you said. God, listen.
You know Ramel Supreme?
Yes, that's my tree.
Ramel Supreme one time.
God, that's my tree.
God, that's your tree. No, look, I'm
God, that's my tree.
God, look, hold on. I'm gonna tell you something because I know Ramel Supreme. I'm not particularly from that tree direct, but God, I grew up. Listen, one of your brothers, God, he's Ramel Supreme. That's listen. That's we don't teach that crew, y'all. I'm talking about, look, this is my brother. Like, look, God, if something happened to him, y'all ain't gonna see me no more.
Ah, that's my man.
That's listen, God.
I can see that.
That's my brother, God. God.
Yeah, no doubt.
Some of these things, God, listen, we got, there's certain hard and fast rules that we have to pay attention to. Like, for instance, God, listen. If you got one L, it's love. If it's two L's, it's hell. That's just certain laws that we deal with, God. There's certain ways that we deal with each other. And there's certain things that I hear what you're saying, but God, this is what I'm saying. God, this is what you be doing, Minister Freedom. You let people talk, God, but you don't make them show and prove. And listen, God, you the God, and what you do, God, is going to be the future of whatever. I'm just giving you, I'm just telling you see, God, that's what it was, God. We had to show and prove. We couldn't just talk. And see, you can show and prove, God, but some of them niggas you be repping for, God, they're fooled, God. And when those niggas come to New York, God, listen, they're going to say, yo, Mr. Freedom talks with God.
And now, and when are you talking about Saladin? Who you talking about? Anybody in particular?
Yeah, I'm talking about, in this instance, God, what's happening, in my opinion, God, and see, it's the right thing. Y'all ain't do nothing wrong. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think is coming across. Y'all ain't do nothing wrong. Y'all supposed to have that alliance.
Do you understand that we agree with you? We're on the same side of the fence.
No, I'm not saying that you disagree with me.
Okay, and I'm just saying we're on the same side of the equation as you in regards to the whole situation. I just want to emphasize that.
I'm gonna say this, God.
God, okay, let me put it in my perspective, God. Listen, God. When the shit happened with Firstborn, God, it gave me the knowledge. See, God, there was some things that he did that wasn't right. That's the bottom line, God. If you want to know, God, why that nigga's still alive, it's because there's some shit that Firstborn did that wasn't right, God. And so we gotta live with that, God. We gotta accept that, God. I've accepted losses, God.
Well, I mean, God, and to your point, I think that as gods, that I think it's our duty, especially when.
God, see, no. You saying not? Look, we only spoke about what I accepted, but we didn't speak. Hold up, I accepted what happened to him, but what about what's going to happen to him? That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, God.
And why when Supreme wrong was done, I had to pay the price, but now nobody else don't gotta pay the price, God.
Well, God, I'm not gonna say that nobody's paying the price. I think that is definitely.
No, God, wait. Did we wake up this morning with the situation the same?
Well, God, I'm gonna say this, God. I think that I know for a fact that the whole situation that we're talking about is not at its end. You know what I'm saying?
No. We're not talking about the end, God. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Can we leave out the intentions? Can we leave out the goals? And we can just talk about what is now, God. Right now, he's got a paper that says whatever it says. People say, yo, it's not our shit, whatever. Whatever it says, he's got a paper that we supposed to was meeting about yesterday, and now he still got that paper, and y'all telling me that it's all good.
I'm not telling you.
I think what's being said is we don't have the ability to call him right now and have him sign that paper over.
No, stop.
I mean, that's the only other way we can alleviate the issue right now.
I get what you're saying, God. I hear you.
We do have that ability. That's what I'm saying. No, that is false, God. We do have the ability.
Right now.
Yeah, right now, God.
Well, and God, that's why I said, man, I would honestly say, God, that may be not a conversation for where I don't know if it's
right, exactly, God. It's not.
No,
that
it's
we
not.
not doxing nobody. We not talking about that. But what I'm saying is, God, stop telling us that we don't have no other way to deal with this. When you say that, God,
well, I think we know that it was a couple of different ways put upon the table. So we know that. Well, what I mean when I'm saying is, we're not going to get that accomplished right now through this conversation between the three of us.
Forget about that. We're not talking about all the things that was on the table. Like I said, I'm presenting the ways for it to go peace, God.
Okay,
no doubt.
Okay, yeah.
Hold up. Wait. See, I didn't say that already on this live, but listen, I've already told him who to talk to.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
no doubt.
Right.
Let's keep it 100, God. Let's not throw me under the bus. That's what I'm saying. Stop acting like we civilized, like it's only one thing. I've already talked to people.
Yeah, we civilized.
But you made that knowledge born. We know. We know.
No, I didn't make it knowledge born on here. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That you know, son, he never came and talked to us. He never said nothing to nobody. Has that knowledge been made born that, yo, not one person at a law school in Mecca was a shareholder? Not one of us got a message. Allah Freedom, can you tell him that not one of us was able to tune into that meeting until I texted you and you gave me the fucking link?
Well, and God, I understand that. I'm not.
God, is that true? No.
God,
don't give me context.
That is true or not? That is true, God. I agree.
Okay,
based on what you're saying.
No, hold on. Why you gotta give me context? God, you didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. I'm not blaming you. I'm just going to you as my evidence and seeing that, yo, God, that's what happened. You didn't do nothing wrong, brother. Listen, you know what? That's what I'm telling you. Stop being the moderator, God. That's bringing you into it. You didn't do nothing wrong. I'm not blaming you. I'm bringing you as my evidence, God.
To the God. No, God. But look,
God, yeah, that's what happened. That's what had to happen, God. Us at a law school in Mecca, we had to call Detroit, God. That's what I'm saying to all the people on this live.
No doubt.
So when a nigga said he did whatever, yeah, God, us at a law school in Mecca, we didn't know shit.
Well, and God, that's why what I was gonna say is, God, is that, you know, I know it's with the one thing is that I know, you know, I don't want to get too far in it, God. So, you know, what I want to do, man, we usually only run the live for about an hour. You know, I think we not only did we go through the subject, God, and I think it's
you're right, God. Look,
it's high. Go ahead.
You're right. Let me bring it back to the root. Let me do the reset. Really, I apologize to everybody.
God.
Let's be full.
Oh, shit.
God, listen, I love this shit, God. I let my emotions look. I had this shit. I ain't no friend. I had this shit saved up. And listen. I told everybody to listen. Because my people call me like, what the fuck is up? I was like, nah, I got music for you. I told you.
Yeah.
I had this shit already saved up. It's not ministry.
No, ain't God. I already.
It's not. Listen, for God.
Well, God, what I know is God. No, it's not. It's not. What I know is, and what I accept, God, you my brother. This the God and earth hour, God. So I know this will come with this particular God. This will come with you. You know what I'm saying? So just like when we had Life of Law, different guys and different people
Like,
in here, and they
like,
build
yeah,
and they
like,
go through their cipher. You know,
Like,
hey, I'm
look,
not here to cut your wisdom, God. I acknowledge your wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said
but I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea, God.
Nah. Well, I would
I don't
say,
want
God.
nobody to get the wrong idea,
The only thing
that
is, God.
You're not the God.
The only thing
And I
is,
want
God. What I
everybody
be
to
saying.
understand that. Listen, God. Listen.
Look, let me say this real quick, God.
I'm saying this, but God, I feel like, look, it's not what I feel. I know for a fact that God, y'all was supposed to have alliance with him, God. Just like I'm supposed to have alliance with the brothers in all the boroughs of New York, God.
Well, and God, listen, this is what I was going to
So
tell
that's
you.
what y'all was doing, God.
No
Listen, that's your
No doubt.
brother, God. He's supposed to be your brother. I'm just telling you that doesn't stop what happened. That's the point of it. That's it, God. It's not. I'm not saying, God. Listen, we're wondering that out here. We're not blaming y'all. We're wondering.
Yeah.
God, how the fuck did Detroit get called before us? We're wondering that. We don't blame y'all.
Okay, I get it. No, I get it. No, I get it. I get it. I get
How
it.
the fuck? Who's the stakeholders, God?
I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Like, listen, we're not
I
saying
get
that y'all shouldn't be stakeholders. But how was we not included?
Right.
God, that's what I said. I understood what you. I was trying to tell you before you got to go. Like, God, I understood completely what you.
God, God, you let this nigga talk. I want to get our point out. But God, we not saying here, God.
Yeah, I know.
I know what y'all thinking out there. Oh, y'all just want to come out there. Y'all gonna beat them up. God, listen, I put the word in myself. I put the word in myself, God. Word is born. God, talk to the people. You want to listen. You want me to talk to you know who's gonna call? God, those are my brothers, God.
Yeah, and I mean, and just besides that, God, I know the guys are civilized. You know,
He's civilized. Yeah, God, that's what I'm saying. That's the word that's going out there. That we some kind of savages.
Nah,
God. No, God, that's not what it is.
God, no, the guys is the most righteous, most merciful.
But
you
I
know,
tell you this,
however, now at the same time, you got to come correct.
He can't
you know,
you
got to come correct.
He can't come. God,
well,
he just come.
I would say this.
Look, my word, God, listen, I'll put my word right now.
So let me ask you this, God.
No, hold up. How much of it people y'all got on your channel? I got like 70 people on my channel.
No, I know.
Right,
I already know.
Listen,
I already know.
Listen. They guys, they urge from all over the nation. What I'm telling you,
No doubt.
Listen. From the we don't teach that guy himself. Look, if he come right now, he good, God. Listen. He's got Darkim here to save him now.
I wish you had that clip. You need to be hitting that clip right now. You need to be hitting that clip.
No, but he's got to come talk to us. He got to at least, God. How can a person own that shit? He can't even stand here and tell us what the fuck happened.
I mean, shit.
Listen, I'm
that's
just
what
saying
come
that's
with it.
man, God.
That's what come with it. I mean, shit. That's the weight. That's the weight. That's the weight to come with it.
You know why we had to go?
That's the weight to come with it. Word is bond.
God, let me ask you this. God, look, let me.
We had to go through back in the days. That's different between all y'all now. Is that Scott? When we got the knowledge, we was children, God. So they had to teach us how to be men too. We had to go through man sign. Certain shit that y'all be saying that we would never go for that. God, we was children. These people told us man signs and God signs and Allah signs. This nigga took us all the way back to shit that we wouldn't have took as 85s. There's something to be said about that, God. And I'm telling you, listen, the way we talking right now, y'all don't be talking to him like that. When he be on the call, y'all don't be talking to him like that. That's what I'm saying. And listen, Mr. Freedom, you my little brother, but I'm telling you this. You don't be talking to him like that.
Hey, God, I'm gonna be honest with you, God. Last time we talked on the phone, God, it got a little spicy. If you acknowledge how I was talking even on the call last night, God, I had to keep myself from raising my voice, God. Like I kind of had to calm my tone and kind of calm down because I was like that's how I felt. So I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not
God,
holding
like I
no.
said, God, listen. Once again, you my little brother, God. I'm not blaming God. I'm not blaming you for what he did. What he did on his own, and he specified in his FAQs. He specified in all the times he talked. He did it on his own. It's not your fault, God. I'm just telling you, as your older brother, don't get mixed up with no niggas like this again. Don't get mixed up with no shit like this where you even got to fucking answer no question. Leave that nigga alone. And listen, my brother right there, that is straight from Bahu, God, ask Bahu, God. That's what we told him. Don't get mixed up with these niggas, God. I don't get mixed up with no motherfuckers. I'm telling you about the program that got to be. If y'all talking about the root, we don't get mixed up with no motherfuckers. And the reason we don't do that is because of what y'all do. I already know y'all got that science. I got to tell y'all, yo, listen, when y'all examine, right, don't question your examination. Don't question your examination. When a nigga don't show and prove according to y'all examination, don't think that, oh, maybe the niggas in New York is going to prove him, because we not. Because y'all said that he's not the fucking God. We're fucking depending on y'all motherfuckers out there to be who y'all is too.
No question.
We're gonna do that, God.
Definitely doing
So
that.
then listen, if y'all ain't with him, y'all ain't fucking with him. And that's that. Because out here, we ain't with him. And listen, the only reason, God, is because of y'all motherfuckers. Because y'all motherfuckers is like that, nigga. That's the only reason.
The only reason what?
I ain't gonna say nothing, B.
Okay. Peace, God. Peace, God.
I'm just telling you.
But God, listen. All I'm gonna say is,
God, look,
I'm with you, God, and the God was. All I can say, the God was asked. The God was asked to commentate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
your advice is heard. Your advice is heard. No, I hear your advice,
The only reason I'm
God.
saying this to y'all is because y'all my brothers, God.
Word. It's not falling on deaf ears either.
God, remember what you said? When my time came up to talk to that nigga, what did I say? I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say to him, God. The only reason I got something to say to y'all is because I know y'all the true and living. When you say you were by who, I know the signs. You ain't got to say no more. And see, this guy right here, Mr. Freedom, it's not even, I seen, when he went into science and I seen how he knew all the formulas and everything where he was hitting them. See, you ain't got to say no more, guys. No, you ain't got to know nobody. You ain't got to be in this or that. When I seen how he showed and proved, that's when he came in. So I was like, yo, Mr. Freedom, that's my man. But yo, son, when niggas is bullshitting, man, we ain't got to fucking coddle them, man. We ain't got to fucking nothing. We ain't got to fucking act like, yo, they got it half the fucking way, because Mr. Freedom got it all the fucking way. So why I got to play with them, guys? Fuck all that shit. Fuck all those people and fuck all that shit. That's what I'm telling you right now. Like, what the fuck more do I need, God, than y'all right here in the midst right now? What else do I need, God, than y'all that is here right now? Y'all already exposed that yourself.
Well,
y'all already
God,
exposed
listen.
yourself as people that have this knowledge and wisdom. Those people, God, listen. Let me tell you something, Mr. Freedom. You know I was ready to listen. The nigga, because he was like, look, God, listen.
Well, God, listen, this is what I was going to say. What I was going to say
God,
was, God, hold on.
I take any and all phase for you, God.
Hold on. God, listen to me. Listen to me real quick, God. I get you. And it's like I'm with you.
A lot of niggas play too much.
God, hold on. God, I'm with you. I understand where you're going. All I was going to say was, God, was that, for one, God, we really about to close the live out. You know what I mean? As well as, God, we really, I don't mind going through it. I just wanted to say, was it anything that we wanted to add on into that you wanted to maybe lead the people with? Anything you wanted to say before we get ready to kind of
This
close
what I
out?
want to leave the people with.
Word.
This cat over here, he's talking about he's protecting us. But we got a lot of questions we didn't ask. Now look, there was some people that asked a question. I don't know if y'all asked it on this channel, right? But wait, he said he initiated this one thing. Did he initiate anything else?
I mean, you asking me, God? Did he
I mean,
initiate?
I don't. I'm not. God, like I said, God, you my little brother. I'm not even talking to you.
Yeah.
I just know that you I'm just asking.
No,
I'm not. God, you're
doubt.
my brother, God.
Yeah, no. I can see that.
I'm not looking at you as his brother. I'm looking at. I'm also, God. Listen, I was told. Now listen, God. This is something that happened, God. A motherfucker. Look, I'm on a call and somebody said to me, "Listen, I couldn't say nothing then." God, I feel some kind of way about that. Well, I'm like, yo, hold on, man. What's going on with everybody? Like, look, what did you know and when did you know it?
No doubt. I can see that.
It's in the science, like, yo, God, we the guys, man. Like, look, all the things, like, look, even, I don't know if you seen my live yesterday. There's certain things, look, motherfuckers say, yo, don't put the shit out. Certain knowledge. But at the same time, like, God, how can I know this shit and not tell my brothers, God? Like, this is, like, God, we came into this as children, God.
Well, God, the only thing I would say is I'm with you on that. It's just that the issue becomes then, like, for example, God, I don't know if you was doing the knowledge to the little chat on the 5% connection page. But it's like, God, the majority of my audience and the majority of the people whom we cater to talk to don't have knowledge of self at all. So it's like, if we talking in platforms among people that ain't in our nation and don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? In the sense that if we are coming on these platforms to teach, like, and even I know that your audience is more the gods in the earth, and I understand that. So I understand where you're coming from. I would just say to that same point, be mindful of these conversations when you talking among the 85% guy who don't know what we talking about.
No, God, it's not just that, God. That's what I'm saying. You're not, what you're doing is not understanding the magnitude of who you are and what you've done. You're not understanding the magnitude, God. Like, you're looking at me as, oh, that's the God, like what he say. No, God, what the fuck you say means something.
No doubt.
And you can't be letting motherfuckers just say what the fuck, like, God, you're the future of it, God. Like, motherfuckers looking at me as just the old head.
No.
They looking at you, no, God, that's the reality, God. No, God, that's the reality, God. Yeah, I'm holding on. Look, I'm flying the pull-up bar. Y'all can't fuck with me. But God, all this thing what you're doing, God, stepping up, God, you the person, God. You have a responsibility, God, to make sure that these motherfuckers keep the shit right. And that's the bottom line. No, God,
no doubt.
You can talk all you want.
I can see that. No, God, I'm not arguing with you on that, God. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely see that, God. It's just, like you said, God. It's for one. It's just.
I know what you're saying, God. I know what you're saying. But see, God, this the thing. You look. It's all respect.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God, what's right is right, God.
No question.
You're governed, God. You specifically are governed by supreme mathematics and supreme alphabet, God. You're not governed by these feelings of who is who and who is what. You're governed because, God, you chose yourself, God. You put yourself in that position. God, you're governed by supreme mathematics and supreme alphabet, God. And no matter who's your friends, God, and who's whatever, yo, God, that's where we at. I'm not allowed that either, God. I'm not allowed that. God, I got rolled up on today. dead ass. I got rolled up on today.
Hey, God, my phone been ringing all day.
Just for just for being in that meeting. I got rolled up on, God.
Well, God.
That's just what it is, God. That's just what God. That's the life, God. Listen.
God, and look,
I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't want to cut your bill, God. We just almost hitting on the 2-hour mark. I don't want to keep it going too long. Look, God, no, just stay on, and we can keep the bill going. God, you good? Just stay on the Zoom joint with us, man. Hold on, just don't hang up. Yeah. So look, man. Peace to everybody that's been tuning in, man, and that's been hanging in with us, man. We definitely appreciate you. We know the stream ended up going a way off from the topic, and we ended up into a whole bill. I would say if it was a subject or something that you wasn't in tune with, just do the knowledge. It was a lot of jewels that was given up. I will that it was something for you and was something that was valuable, and you was able to gain something valuable to add on, man. I see anything you want to leave out with, man.
I want to say peace to everybody. I know we probably had some questions, in the chat, and we normally, address some questions, However, the bill, it got leveled up, we kept going higher and higher with it, So, apologies for not answering any questions that anybody may have had in the chats and whatnot, and if possible, maybe, we'll get to them next week or whatnot, if you care to have them answered. But other than that, I just want to say peace to everybody, hope you, enjoyed the show, you know what I'm saying, the bill, I want to say peace, to our guest, the God Darkim, I love the bill,
I love the bill.
I love the bill. When I say I love the bill, I mean I'm talking about tonight specifically.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love the bill with the God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just want to say peace to everybody. And enjoy your night. And I look forward to seeing everybody next time. Peace.
Darkim, anything you want to drop, man? Before I drop the stream.
I mean, listen, man. Just shout out. Listen, all the people that's on my channel. Look, I got like people on my channel. Right? Listen, all of y'all join the 5% connection right now. Click like over there. I don't know. Is there a way they can? There's a show that we
was knowledge and the wisdom. We that definitely can hit the channel. I just said peace in the chat. No, and too, God, I wanted to say I know it's a lot of true and living gods in your channel, in your chat, and the guys was building.
I want to say
they
peace
was
to
going
everybody.
through it. I was knowledge and the wisdom. Peace to all the guys, No, I'm talking about that. We talking about Darkim channel.
Okay, this Darkim channel. Okay.
Yeah, we've been we broadcasting on Darkim.
Okay, but still, likewise, you know what I'm saying? I know the true and living still here. Right. I know the true and living still here. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to say peace to everybody. My name is Allah. I'm out of Mecca.
Let's be clear.
Peace.
Minister Freedom, like I said, look, this is my little brother.
No doubt.
Listen, I gotta be who I am. So I'm not gonna coddle him like I'm not gonna coddle nobody else. So in this particular instance, I had some things to say to my brothers right here.
Word.
Don't get it twisted.
Word.
You understand what I mean? And this is the bottom line. Even the Lord said, listen, everybody got shown food, even me. So see, when they question why I asked them what they said, see, I had to answer it was scientific. See, when you have that level of arrogance, you like, yo, why they even questioning for what they saying? See, that's what you really saw right there. See, what you saw is a group of righteous brothers, right, who may have had a different perspective from the beginning. See, that's how understanding becomes understood. And at the end, that's what you saw what happened. And that's what I'm telling all of y'all out there. Don't think that, yo, we the guys in New York, and as soon as you disagreement, you get punched in the face. That's not what happens. That's never been what happened. And all the people that ever came to New York will tell you that's not what happened. Now, of course, those people that came before that, they never did. they didn't come here with that type of weight on their jacket. You see, even like I said, when we took y'all across the street, right? When you came, And we say, yo, God, whatever. We took you across the street but we built with you, God. Like I said, God, we know when you come to the number 8, what's on top and what's on the bottom. We know what's built and what's destroyed. Don't let it be twisted in everybody's mind that yo, we just want them to come out. Yo, God, what we want them to come out here for is you just look us in the eye, God, and tell us that's what happened. We don't want his bullshit apology, God, of, oh, if somebody felt some kind of way. No, God, say you fucked up. Don't say it's because we felt a way. It's not because of our emotions. We're not here debating your intentions. And that's the part what I was saying to you. Not, yo, God, his intentions don't, we're talking about the results.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. You could have intended to do whatever, but if I got shot in the head, I got shot in the head. And in this particular thing, when you're dealing with people, we just saying, yo, saying you didn't even talk to us. Like saying we've been jumped, we've been stabbed, we've been shot, we've been dealt with all types of things, God, just because we was 5%. So when a person tell us that, yo, we're not seeing, yo, saying, could you at least talk to us first? That's the bottom line, God. That's one of the things that, look, I understand y'all, when we was going in, but God, I need that to go out, look, God, that we're not savages over here.
No, we
don't want him to come over here so we could beat him up. We can come up there and beat him up.
True indeed, God. Well, look, man, I want to end on a good note, man. You know what I'm saying? Today,
that's a positive note.
Look, I'm about to
listen, God, listen. I spoke for him myself. Mr. We don't teach that. Listen, I talk to the guys. The guys that call them, listen. No, God, no, listen. Of all the things people say I'm supposed to say, yeah, I'm going to say this, God, because I wanted this to be known. I talk to the brothers, God. All he got to do is call that number, God, and talk to those brothers, God, and ain't nothing going to happen. But he's got to come here and talk to us, God. Like, God, how you going to be the boss of anything, God, and you can't look your workers in the face? That's what the fuck he did, God. And that's the point. That's what I'm saying. I know I started this on the wrong foot, but tell him, God, the reason this went this way because I told y'all from the jump. I didn't want y'all to be in the y'all can't moderate it. And it's not, this is what I'm saying. Y'all my brothers, God. Y'all my brothers, God. Y'all are my brothers, God. But at the same time, listen, I'm not going to lie to him. I'm not going to lie to y'all.
No question.
The shit what he's saying, God, under the midst of people is trying to, and I understand that part, and you're supposed to do that. Like right now, if Born Perfection was in trouble, God, I would do what y'all was doing. I would tell people, yo, that's my brother, boom, boom, boom. I would do everything I could do to mitigate this situation. But we can't justify it. And Born Perfection know that, and I know that. And that's why it's never going to be a situation where I got to do that. Because Born Perfection already know. God, we all know, God. We all know what the science is, God. Like, God, you can't, this shit that everybody's playing for him, God, you can't play it the same way. You can't say you the supreme God with all this knowledge, but then you didn't know. Y'all don't let me play that game, God. Y'all don't let me play that game, God. Y'all call me and ask me every question under the sun, and I got to produce it, God. Why the fuck does he get to do something else? Let me tell you something. My uncle that was in the Navy, God, he told me a story. He said, yo, when a motherfucker be in the Navy, God, right? He said there's some people that they family already was generals and shit. And they come in and they go to ROTC. When they come in, they already an officer. So he said, a motherfucker like that, when you walk past him, you ain't even gotta salute him. You ain't gotta go according to the rules because this nigga didn't go according to the rules to get what he got.
Look, God, let me end the stream, man, so we can go through it, cause I've been saying that I was going that we was gonna drop it, man. We done went. We been going, man. We about to hit the 2-hour mark, man.
Drop it. But God, I'm still telling you, y'all got the listen, it's not your fault. I'm not just telling you.
I get it, God. I ain't want to cut you.
That's your man. And listen, look.
God, look, no.
Hold on. Everybody keep talking about what we gonna do, right? This is what I'm telling you. This is what we want. God.
Yeah.
He's gotta answer some fucking questions.
No, God, ain't no question, God. I
can't be allowed to talk for a fucking hour.
And I'm not necessarily arguing with you, God. I'm just what it is. I don't want to cut your wisdom. What it is, I want to keep building, and we had a build going on. You know, we can add on after we end the stream. What it is, God, today, the God wanted us to come out and hang out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because today my degree day. Well,
this your degree day?
Yep. Well, tomorrow's my degree day.
How you now though?
Understanding knowledge.
You understand knowledge?
Yeah. Yeah, peace to
my
God.
My man, hold on.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? The guys would hang out.
But I'm saying.
Huh?
You know what that is, right? You know what that is.
What? Then what happened?
Nah, don't go and just then what happened. No. Let's go up in the 1 to 40. Because when you see, we done passed the 1 to 10.
No doubt.
That's what I say. You ain't a young guy. We done passed the 1 to 10 and 1 to 14.
To make that, what must one first do?
Hold on. Wait a minute. This is what you got to do, though, guys.
Yeah.
To make true and living God.
That's right.
What must one firstborn?
No, that's right.
So you got to understand the science, guys. See, we above far in Elijah. So see, we don't even have power over the question, over the answer. We got power over the question. So now, answer that question. I just asked you, now, see, listen, we're talking about Elijah. Because, see, that's another problem I have with you. Stop trying to justify for Elijah.
Who, talking about me?
Yeah, you. See, you only born in your own signs. You minister freedom. And you write your own book.
I wouldn't say
Elijah Muhammad's book. You ain't got to justify Elijah Muhammad's book. You got to justify Minister Freedom's book. God, I'm telling you, God, you play with these people too much, God. You play with these people, God. You play with these people. God. See, this is what I seen about you, God.
Yo, peace to everybody. Give me with the degree day shout outs, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
This is what I seen about you, God.
Go ahead. Come on, God.
You've been to these courses and these classes.
Yeah.
You see, in those courses and those classes, God, see, because I was there too, they give you a lot of information, but they don't give you the comprehension of how these things is connected to the reality that you're dealing with. Because it's only focused on giving you a certain amount of knowledge to work in its field. They don't want you to have the knowledge to be able to expand out into all other fields and have a completely rounded knowledge. Now, see, you a little bit older. You say you about to be 31. My oldest son is going to be 28 next year. So see, when the people be saying, God, that you the babies, y'all understand that point. Yeah, you, but you not, God.
Oh no, God, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it.
Listen, you're the people of this time, and see what you're doing right now. is that's the manifestation. It doesn't look, God, like how it's gonna look. It doesn't look like how it's gonna look. But that's what I'm saying. But see, God, listen. Bringing it all the way back, God. This is the question, what I'm saying. Why does everybody else get off the hook, God? This is what I'm asking you. This is, look, listen, this is what I'm telling you. Like I was told from the people that gave it to me, God. The last lessons, don't change it. Yo, God, why do they get to go through this, God, in a different way? Like, so wait, let me ask you a question. Should I be better than them? Like for the rest of this time that I'm alive? Because see, I don't see myself as better than y'all. I see anything that I have over y'all as being a neglecting of my duty. Because my duty was to teach. And see, all of this, remember what you said? The last thing you said, God, you said, God, all this shit was...
Your audio gone, the audio gone. What's going on? Hold on.
God, all this knowledge was given to me in the public domain, God. God, I was actually physically told that to my face, God. This knowledge is not yours to take with you, God. You can't take this to the grave with you. What we telling you, you have to teach it. Minister Freedom, I'm telling you, you're not understanding who you are and what your duty is. That's what I'm saying. I'm all the way out on a limb like that, and I'm saying it to your face. But God, you have a very powerful duty. Everything what you're doing, God, you're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
And listen, I may even be wrong in how I'm analyzing what I'm saying, but God, listen, these other people, they have nothing to do with our science. This nigga, with his fucking fraudulent paperwork, that shit has nothing to do with this. But I've been watching you, God. You came on my radar. You never came in, because I seen what you was when you went at it with this guy on the flat earth science, and I just seen the sciences that you knew when you was explaining it to him. See, I'm much simpler. See how you was explaining to him, what I was explaining to him is rims, nigga. See, we all know about rims. See, when you see them Mexicans with them 13-inch rims, they don't roll the same way, son, as a tractor with 50-inch rims. It's different. So when you trying to explain to me that, yo, this is me something, but see, God, you knew the whole formulas, God. Like you're not understanding, God. You're not, God.
God, I understand exactly.
You understand.
I hear where you're coming from, God. I hear you.
God, you wouldn't let those niggas talk, God, if you understood who you was.
Well, God, what I'm saying is I was asked by not just him, by multiple guys to do a certain duty, God. But look, God, let's go ahead and close the stream, man. Stay on the Zoom, God, and we can keep building, man. So look, man, anybody that's tuning in, man, thank y'all for rocking with us, man. We usually try to keep this joint rocking a good little hot hour, man, but we done went all the way in. So look, man,
still, when we cut it off, it's still gonna be on my channel?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, so yeah, my channel, yeah, we going.
Hell yeah.
Minister Freedom won't cut it off.
Yeah. Well, no,
but nah, listen, Minister Freedom, you gotta understand something too. He put you in that position, son. Like us as we're the non-stakeholders over here, and you gave us our tickets to the mothership. So listen, we not even seeing it's you, son. We love you. And listen, God, like I just said, we love you over here on the Random Views channel.
Peace, God.
I'm
Thank
telling you, son, the niggas that you around, God, they fool, God.
Well, what I will say, God, my inner circle of gods and earths that I hang with, God, is very small. You know what I'm saying? And my man IC is one of them. Between him and Bahu,
Yeah, but God,
and certain
this-
guys I
no,
build with every day,
No,
God.
God,
they,
God.
You know, we
This
tight.
I'm telling you. I'm saying, God, listen, this me. This me, God. God, when I see niggas with you, I be thinking they right, God. That's the responsibility that you got now. I know what you. I know you're thinking like, yo, I'm not. God, that's the responsibility that you got. I'm informing you now. If you didn't know, it happens to me too, God. I can't even be with certain niggas. That's the deal, God. You cannot give these niggas no light, God. What you're doing, God, in some of these instances, God, is you're giving these niggas the power to exist. Because it's not because of them, it's because of you, God. It's because of how much power you got. That's how much power you got. You're not seeing it, God.
God, I can see that, God. I can see that. I see where you at.
God, listen. That's how you got to be from. That's what it is, God. It's only God. Look, those other. I can't explain to you what happened to everybody. I'm here, God. Yeah, God. There was a lot of us. God, most of those niggas disappeared. I'm talking about at the blink of an eye. It's not the thing, God. They disappeared, God. It's a handful of us left right here, right now. To see, like, look, the brother right here. He's one of the brothers that go. I'm talking about. There's a tell me if I'm wrong. There's a handful of brothers like that brother right there in the background, like you. There's a handful of them, God, that we chose ourselves, God.
Sure did.
And you amongst us, God. You one of us. To see, God, listen, God, I'm not gonna let you be the little you over there. I gotta tell you, God, there ain't no big I and little you. No, God, it's a big I and it's a big you, God. It doesn't just mean for you to say that I'm not better than you. What it means for me to say is that you gotta fucking manifest this signs all the way. And these niggas, God, they playing games, God. And that signs that you be dealing with, God, the signs that you be dealing with, God. See, because all you be telling motherfuckers is show and prove. That's what I've seen in your existence.
Nah, no doubt. And I can see
And that's
that,
what the fuck it is, God. They got to show and prove, God. Don't let these niggas off the hook, God. Don't let nobody off the hook.
Nah, I ain't accepting.
And
no
listen.
God.
If I tell them, they gotta deal with me, God. Hey, listen.
I definitely ain't taking no wood nickels, God. But look, I'm about to end the stream, man. Stay on the Zoom, God. We can keep it rocking and going.
Peace, God.
Period. Yo,